Hi everyone, it's your pesky policy officer here again. Now, one of the things we had to do as policy officers was simulations. Every time we go out with recommendations, it's very common to get asked, have we tested this out? What is the estimated impact if it succeeds? And what will happen if we implement a few other things as well? Now, when working at MOH, one of the things we had to simulate was basically the transmission of COVID-19. It turns out that we can actually perform such a simulation via a web app. But as you might expect, this requires quite a bit of coding and a lot of design skill sets.
Here's where AI prototyping tools can help us cut down the time. Here, I'm using this AI tool called Lovable. Lovable is an AI product that helps you create digital prototypes entirely using natural language so that you can test your ideas out before bringing them to market. Let's tell Lovable to create an app that simulates the spread of COVID-19 using a 2D grid of squares. Of course, you will have to tell the AI what algorithm to use, but policy experts shouldn't have too much issue with this part. In just a minute or two, Lovable builds a prototype for you. Each cell represents an individual. You click on them to infect them with COVID-19, and then press play to see how the transmission pattern plays out with different transmissibility rates. In policy simulation, you often have to turn on or off assumptions. For example, whether people recover from COVID or not. You can just ask Lovable to do that, and it will create a toggle feature for you. Simulations also means that you need to generate projections and graphs, and Lovable does this for you as well. Simply ask it to include a graph that creates the transmission pattern with time, it will do so. Finally, simulations also help you to see the effects of a new policy. Suppose you want to model how safe distancing could prevent transmission. You could actually ask Lovable to create individuals who stay at home, represented by squares that are never infected. You can then run the simulation again and use the graphs to see how your new policy affects the public healthcare situation. Excited? Try your hands at your nearest AI prototyping tool today.